disease.
I've been hustling, I got $1 million dreams. I've been putting in work right behind the scenes. So boom, I grabbed this walking pad because I'm not gonna lie, it's been challenging for me to get my cardio in sometimes, especially when I got my seeds with me. And instead of falling off completely, I had to be real with myself. Slow motion is better than no motion. It might not be crazy intense. I'm not out here doing, crazy hill sprints every day, but I'm moving, I'm active, I'm not digressing backwards, and that's what matters. At the end of the day, it's about me keeping up with myself, no excuse. If I'm at the desk editing, studying, or doing whatever, I can walk. If I'm at home and I can't leave, I can still move. That was the whole point. I've been using it for a couple days now, and honestly, it's solid, smooth, quiet enough, and gets the job done. And I'm not sponsored, nobody sent me this. I'm not promoting nothing. This is just me giving real insight for anybody who's trying to stay active, but life be lifing. You gotta make your environment work for you. Don't let your environment tell you what to do. You tell your environment what to do. Put things around you that put you to win, even on the days you don't feel like it, because we creatures of habit, and habits come from what's around us. So if you can make your environment obey your standards, that's elite. That's why I got the walking pad. No excuse, just adjustments.
What's good, y'all boys? Right now, your boy about to be Chef Boyardee. I got my scale right here that's gonna be counting my macros. And right now I'm on the app as we speak. Basically for me to, go ahead and go crazy. But I'm about to go ahead and weigh my egg whites right here. And for the most part, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I am cooking these sausage patties, no cap. And yeah, that's what I'm doing for the breakfast right now. But I'm gonna show y'all how this stuff work over here, so give me some time, I got y'all boys. Now, this is connected to my nutrition thing. We just go ahead and scale it, it don't matter. But cool, so that's what we got right now. So now, I'm gonna go ahead and add this, but because I used this before, basically I will just scan the barcode, and if you see here, you can see all of the stuff when it is connected. Everything started coming up, all the nutritional things that's supposed to be in there. So like the saturated fats, the trans fat, the cholesterol, the sodium, the protein, all this, that, and the third, all the things that matters or whatever. So that's what this whole app helps you with. Basically, it helps you count all of your macros, so you don't overstep it in your, protein, your fats, your carbs, and all of that extra stuff. So that's the whole point of me having this right now, because this year, for sure, I was starting this before, but it's one of those things where I know for sure that I gotta make sure that I'm counting everything that I got going on, because it's no different from budgeting. Budgeting, you just wanna make sure that you know what you're spending versus what you're bringing in. So with that being said, it's the same thing with your body. People be wondering why they don't get certain results, but at the end of the day, you gotta really think about it. What are you doing that you could be overspending with your macros that's probably too expensive to your diet? Initially, what you would do, of course, you would, whatever container you choose to use, if you notice every time I touch this, the numbers keep changing and stuff like that. So your job is to make sure that you, of course, you got a clean bowl or whatever. You put it down on the scale. If you don't reset it, it's going to, count it as being weighed, if that makes sense. So right now, what you want to do is go to the unit. You go for grams, and when you see the G on the top, that's how you know it's going for grams. But then you want to go hit this here, which is reset. So now the bowl is not counted as any type of form of weight. So the next thing you're going to do, of course, is, let me see here. You're going to go on the app here. You're going to go to add. You're gonna go to breakfast or whatever. From breakfast, next, search the barcode. Here, next. Oh, it's basically giving the thing. But because I used it before, if you see here, the liquid egg whites, hold on, let me focus this right here. If you see here, this is the liquid egg whites right here. I got this creatine thing right here, BCAA powder. These are things that I took pictures of. Oatmeal, we got protein powder right here, and then we got, what's the other thing? English muffins on the top. So since I did this before, what I'm gonna do is hit this right here, and this is what it says, the liquid egg whites. So now that it's the liquid egg whites, when I start pouring, you're gonna notice that all of these stuff is gonna start changing. Initially, for every serving, if you read this in the top, and here, it says 25 calories per serving, and so 3 tablespoons is 46 grams. So every 46 grams is 3 tablespoons, and it's 25 calories. So right now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just, keep it funky and just pour it in there. So right now I'm gonna be looking to be putting 220 grams because that's gonna equate up into 120 calories and 24 grams of protein. So let's go ahead and hit it. If you see the numbers switching, I'm gonna be going for 220 grams. So I'm gonna keep on going. Slightly over. So if you see here, it's letting me know what's up. 24.6 grams of protein, calories is 122. That is not bad at all. That is really, really good. Because now if someone was eating bread or, whatever you just gonna add into it, it would be good. But this is initially what's in the nutrition of this right here. So that's the whole point of all of this, just to be able to calculate and basically calculate and dial everything into the best of your ability. So I'm giving this out right here just so everyone that says that it's hard, it's not really that hard. It's really a matter of just looking at this right here and breaking it down. I know it seems like rocket science at times, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to see what I'm saying. Like, it's very simple. It's just repetition at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and get my spinach ready. So I got the spinach, grab me a few of those, put it in my bowl or whatever, come here and just wash them. And of course I made sure to wash my hands, guys. I'm really done with the scale, so there's no point in anything else that I try to calculate and stuff like that. It's not gonna be a big deal, but because it is gonna, add some weight to it, but that's just me putting the spinach. So initially I just keep it very simple for myself. I'm not OD. I have my pink Himalayan salt right here. This right here. I know somebody gonna call me bougie, but pink Himalayan salt. That's the type of salt that I use for myself. A little bit of garlic powder. And I did forget to tell y'all, so as this moves, if you see here where it says 236 grams, of course it's not accurate now because I put the spinach or whatever, but if you see here, when I move this, it's gonna move. You see, that's the scale right there. When I put it back on, it goes back to where it was and stuff like that. So that's the serving size, and at that point, you would literally, everything is changing. It tell you the grams of protein, whatever, nutrition facts or whatever. So from there, you literally just press add to your stuff, and it's added to your stuff. My pan is just stained or whatever. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and stir this up, and from there, I don't use no oils, and if I do, it'd probably be olive oil or avocado oil. Those are the only oils that I use. I use nothing else. That other stuff is garbage. It's not really good for you. But that's what I'm doing here. Spinach in there. And we'll just wait for it to cook up. And we're gonna be in the game. Still got my sausages on here. Watch somebody be like, they look dry. That's fine. You ain't eating it, I am. I never said I was the best cook, you know what I mean? So, do my best not to even break my fast with sugar in the morning. It's not really good for you to spike your insulin level, especially that early anyways. A lot of people like to fill their body up with coffee, with sugar, or, pancakes, French toast, and things of that nature. Yes, they're good. They taste good at least, but it's not good for you. You know what I mean? Not to say that you can't indulge at all, but one of those things where I just take I take heed to that type of stuff, you know what I mean? So, got my sausages here. They damn near done for real. Not gonna lie to y'all, my dad bought me this and he insisted that I took it from him. And I hate having these type of stuff in the crib because now it tempts me to be able to take one. These are biscuits, and if I'm not mistaken, they're biscuit cheddar herbs. That's what they're called. I don't know how much calorie it is, but because I don't usually indulge excuses that I'm telling myself, I'm gonna go ahead and just heat one of these up and eat it with my breakfast. Just one. I'm not gonna go crazy about getting all three. I mean, all four of them or whatever, but that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and take this one here. This biscuit here. It looks pretty good anyways. You know what I mean? Wifey said it's great, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Breakfast is served. This me right here, all me. You see it smoking, you know this is mouth watering. Nah, but for real though, this is all my breakfast right here, you know what I mean? So nothing too crazy, super high protein. Of course I got some carbs on there, I'm not gonna lie, but nothing that's gonna throw me off too much, you know what I mean? I need the energy anyways. I'm always heavy lifting and doing crazy stuff. So that's me right there with breakfast, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next scene. Could do practice first. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, bro, that's why.
What's up? Bro, you cooked. You know, I let you win, so.
You didn't let me win.
How much of the bet?
I was doing.
How much of the bet? All right, let's bet it on the next game.
I'm not betting on nothing.
Okay.
I don't know what that was.
Jet roasting. I'm the winner on this one. Ooh.
Ready?
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all boys. Trying to stay on top of yourself while being a parent, that's a different type of weight. And I'm not just talking about the barbell. I'm still in my 20s, still figuring life out. And it's crazy because I'm learning life while raising a life. You know what I mean? That's pressure, that's responsibilities, that's accountability on a whole different level when you got to raise a whole family, you know? So first off, shout out to the parents that keep pushing, the ones that show up tired, the ones that show that no matter what, even when they're not motivated, they still move. Cause let's be real, this ain't easy. When has anything worth having been easy? Think about it. When you first start working out, your form trash. You don't know the angles, you don't know the rhythm. You shaking under the weight, but what makes you better? Reps, repetition, showing up again and again and again. Parenting is the same way. That principle that you see everywhere is in every task that you could think of. You're not gonna get it perfect. You're gonna mess up, you're gonna overreact sometimes, you're gonna be tired. But the more intentional reps you put in, the sharper you get. And here's the thing, God's not setting us up to fail. The word says in James chapter 1, verse 2 through 4, count it all joy when you face trials, because the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so you can be mature and complete. That means pressure ain't punishment, it's preparation. Our kids, they watching everything, not just what we say, what we do. You can't preach discipline and be scrolling all day. You can't talk about focus and always distracted. They see the real. Kids will spot fake before adults do. This ain't even about being Mr. Perfect. It's about leading by example. Training them up the right way means we gotta be walking it for real. And I'm not knocking nobody who's struggling. Life busy, cooking hard, gym hard, work hard, raising babies, harder. But don't look at your kids like they the reason you stuck. Look at them like the reason you gotta level up. Perspective is everything. Don't focus on the specks on the window. Look at the beautiful day outside. The test ain't there to break you, it's there to mold you. We not perfect, we fall short, but everybody can do their best. Your best might not look like everybody's. Your best might look different than mine, but if you show up and give what you got today, that's enough. Sharpen the tool daily, so when life swing, you ready to swing back. We ain't being picked on, we being built. Now excuse me, I got reps to finish, and little eyes watching me.